Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Crybaby Pumpkin Bun, or Lulu, and welcome back to our blind let's play of the 100 Line Last Defense Academy 2. Last time, Darumi has Retsnom inside of her and is getting more powerful and is able to create liquids now. That's essentially all that's happening. Also, we might be trying to get Ato to work with us because we're low on forces, but whatever. Mostly the Darumi is what matters. Oh, right. Also, Darumi got us drunk. And we're still hungover. Ugh. I still feel terrible. When is this hangover going to be over? Because I can't handle my alcohol. After today, I don't think I'm touching this stuff ever again. No, you just, to get over a hangover, you need to eat real food and get nutrients and drink real water, because it's like that's what cures a hangover. I used to go to Subway and it would help. I mean, I still go to Subway and it still helps, but not for drinking because I'm 6.5 years sober. I didn't have the energy to do anything more intense than moping around my room, so I took that day off too.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 55th day of active service here at...
Right. Sorry. Sometimes when I restart a recording, my brain just gets out of some of the decisions I make, and I'm just like, yep. Oh, right, I need to skip through this. I'm finally feeling more like myself again. I didn't hear anything from Darumi while I was sleeping off the hangover. I wonder if anything's changed. At the rate things are going, will we really be able to bring everyone back? It's no use worrying over that now. I should focus on getting ready for the next battle. I've spent enough time resting. It's time to get back to work. Alright, more time to spend with Takemaru. And we've given him all of his items, so now it's just giving him whatever item I feel like each time. I don't know. I don't remember how much any of the things he had really cost. I know the replica armor was one of the cheaper, but it used up like 30 of the rocks. Leopard print undies we can make a lot of, so maybe we'll make him a bunch of those. Here, you need more underwear. It's like reverse Danganronpa. We're giving him underwear instead of getting it. Sorry, that's gonna make no sense to anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Hell, you just turned me into mush!
Yay, affinity went up by 5. Seems like every 20 affinity gets us a rank and 100 is max. Ish. Possibly. It's really hard to tell. Oh. Is it gonna be under animal? No. I wasn't sure. Vehicle. Is it under vehicle? No. But that is. He likes the driving gloves as well, which is actually even better for us. So yeah, vehicle accessories, driving gloves. Those are gonna be what we use for him.
Are you sure I can have this?
Yes.
Hey, so after the war's over, wanna come hang out at my place sometime? I mean, it's just a rundown shack, but I guarantee you won't find better food out there than what my mom makes. People are always visiting her bar for the food, so there's gotta be something about it, right? And she doesn't have the best temper in the world, but she did raise me single-handed. I think she'd be relieved to see that I've got myself a friend like you, Takumi. One warning, though. She looks really young for her age. People always think she's my sister or something. Don't you dare hit on her. You getting me? Let's not make this weird.
So usually that when people say stuff like that, it's because they're hitting on her. You know, I'm not surprised that he has a single mom, given his tendency to care about like old people and stuff. Like, he was raised right. He cares about other people. Whew, it's nighttime already. Still, no updates from Darumi. I guess she's still laying low. That probably means nothing new's happened since we last spoke. Just when is she going to become capable of making this ruby tear thing? That was the question my thoughts kept drifting back to. I think she's right. The issue is that you don't know what the ruby tear is. I heaved a sigh, got into bed, and tried to go to sleep. Me. Takumi. Who's there? What is it? I knew it! I was jolted awake by someone calling my name. I opened my eyes to find the boy made of undying flame standing at my bedside. I'm sorry to call on you so late. Could you come with me for a minute? What's the matter? Did something happen? Did you find out something new? Unfortunately not. It's proving difficult, and I haven't had the energy to create this body very much lately. Right now, I need you to meet me in the library. The library? Why? Is there a problem there? It will be faster to just show you. Please come quickly. I had a lot of questions, but clearly this wasn't the time to ask them. Okay, I'll be right there. I left my room and hurried into the main school building, making my way to the library. Alright, I made it to the library. Now What's wrong? Why do you look like you're bleeding? Darumi was lying sprawled on the floor. She'd gone limp, like all the life had suddenly left her body. She was still breathing, but erratically, gasping short, sharp breaths at irregular intervals. Something was seriously wrong with her. Darumi, are you okay? Come on, answer me, Darumi! I put my hand on her forehead. She was burning up. I, on the other hand, had a nasty chill running down my spine. What's going on? Why is this happening? As if the answer to the question whirling around inside my head, the ghost boy appeared. The last few nights, I've noticed Darumi wandering around the school after dark. She hasn't been looking too good. It's like she's sick or in pain. Either way, she's been hiding it from everyone. I didn't want to say anything about it, but I couldn't just leave her like this, and I thought she wouldn't mind if I told you. If we left her here, someone would be bound to see her in the morning. And once word got back to Sire, our little secret wouldn't be a secret much longer. Thanks for letting me know. I'll take her back to her room. I can handle things from here. Don't worry, I'm sure she'll be fine. Alright, I'll leave the rest to you then. Can you hear me, Darumi? I'm gonna take you back to your room, okay? Just bear with me until then. I hoisted Darumi up over my shoulder and headed back up to the roof. Darumi, the ghost boy said she'd been like this for several days. But why? Why didn't she told me? There's no need for her to keep secrets from me, was there? Takumi! Darumi, are you okay? Are you still in pain? Is there anything I can do?
You found out, huh?
Found out?
Here, I thought I was doing a good job hiding it. I can't do anything right.
I don't understand. Why would you keep this a secret?
I didn't want you to worry any more than you already have. So, I tried to act like everything was fine. But you found out anyway.
I didn't say anything. It was so weird hearing Darumi talk like this. She wasn't kidding around like she usually did. Was I hearing her honest feelings for once? Was this the real her?
I'm sorry. Nothing good ever comes from having me around. I'm just a useless piece of trash. That's what everyone says about me. And I guess they're right.
Darumi, try not to talk. Besides, I don't think that about you. You're going to be alright. I'll be right here if you need me. Just relax and get some sleep, okay?
Sorry about this.
Before long, Darumi had fallen asleep. In spite of that, she looked far from peaceful. Her face was still contorted in pain, and she continued letting out strange little groans all the way until morning.
Up and Atom Troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 56th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
That morning, Darumi seemed to relax a little more and finally opened her eyes. It's morning. It sure is. Good morning, Darumi.
Takumi, what are you doing here? How'd you like my epic prank? You really thought I was sick, didn't you? Man, my acting is just too good sometimes. Even Darumi, brah.
Darumi, please. You don't have to do that.
Right.
Ugh.
I don't remember much of it, but I did start talking like normally.
You did. I heard the whole thing.
I really can't do anything right. Sorry, Takumi. I wish I could have kept the truth from you a little longer than this.
That's not a good voice for her. She's very sad and pensive, and the other voice doesn't sound right for her now for this.
Sorry, Takumi. I wish I could have kept the truth from you a little longer than this.
You've been in pain for a while now, right? Why did you pretend like you were all right?
I just figured you had enough to worry about already. You're working so hard to get us all through this. Leading the team, trying to revive the others. I don't want to add taking care of me to your list of responsibilities. If I'd only hidden my pain a little better, you wouldn't look so sad right now, would you? So, I'm sorry for messing it all up.
Why? Why are you apologizing for this? That's what I wanted to say, but somehow I couldn't bring myself to do it. Is that also why you tricked me and made me drink that booze?
Yeah, I thought it would keep us apart and help me keep it all secret a little while longer.
There are other ways you could have done that. Why did you?
Why did I do something that make you hate me? Force of habit, I guess.
I've always found it easier to be hated than liked. I'm just more comfortable with people thinking I'm some kind of nasty freak. Don't get me wrong, the stuff about me loving killing games and being uncomfortable when everyone's happy is all true. I really am a freak. I know that. Trying to be friends with someone like me would be exhausting, so it's better if no one ever gets to like me in the first place. And if everyone here was nice, there'd be no outlet for our stress, right? We're better off having somebody everyone can hate without feeling guilty about it. If someone has to be the weirdo no one will miss, it might as well be me.
I literally spent over 100 episodes missing you, girl. You mean it was all an act? You were alienating everyone on purpose? Now I thought about it. Since Darumi and I started hanging out more, she stopped joking around about morbid stuff so much. I'd started to see her as someone who was a little eccentric maybe, but basically a good person. And now it turned out that was who she'd always been. She just hadn't let it show.
I guess it's selfish of me to decide that I'm the one who's going to fill that role, but Hey, it's a role I was born to play. Some of my earliest memories are of being hit until I cried, and getting hit more for crying. Being the person everyone hates in any given group is pretty much my default, so I'm fine with it, really.
There was so much I wanted to say, but the words just wouldn't come. What could I say to Darumi in this situation without putting more stress on her? In the end, I said the only thing I could trust myself to say. Don't hide this stuff from me anymore.
Huh?
You don't have to put on an act around me. You can just be yourself. Don't worry about making me like you or hate you. If you're having trouble or if you're in pain, tell me about it. I know you're not fine now. And that you're a good person. So there's no point in trying to pretend you're not.
That's how it is, huh? Alright. If that's what you really want, that's what I'll do.
Huh?
I'll hold you to that.
Sure. I actually feel a bit better now. But I'm pretty tired. I'm going to go back to sleep.
Okay. Good night, Darumi. As I watched Darumi settle down into a more peaceful sleep, I felt some of my anxieties starting to fade. She'd be okay now. I'd do whatever it took to make sure of that. Whatever new challenge is awaited Darumi from here on, I'd be there to help her get through them. I still felt uncertain about the future, but that determination far outweighed the doubt. I have to do something about this. I can't let her do everything on her own. She wouldn't be suffering like this if she hadn't chosen to take Retsnam into her body in my place. I have to take some responsibility. Hey there, Sumino! Well, Sire, what are you doing here? You sure are acting skittish, but it's too late for that now. Did you really think you could keep secrets from your commanding officer? I know everything. Huh? You guys are thinking about releasing Outski, aren't you? Oh, you found out about that. It's not like I don't understand. Being short-staffed does put us at a disadvantage. In fact, I was just pondering that problem myself when I found out. Does this mean you're in favor of letting Ato rejoin the team? Don't be hasty. A soldier who hates humanity is a soldier I can't trust. I'll only allow him to return to active service under certain conditions. And what are those conditions? I've tinkered with the revival-matic settings, so it needs my say-so to revive him. If he tries anything, I can just detonate his bomb and refuse to permit his revival. So you're setting restrictions to stop him from turning on us again. I'll still give him permission if he dies in battle. In that sense, things won't be all that different from before. I guess doing it that way would make it harder for Ato to cause trouble. Just remember, admitting Outski back into the team still carries a lot of risks. Believe me, I know that better than anyone. Our mission is the same as ever, to safeguard humanity's future. I expect you to give it your all in this great endeavor, Sumino. Remember that. Of course I will. I've got friends and family back in the complex that are counting on me. I'll do whatever I can here to ensure they have a brighter tomorrow. Glad to hear it! In that case, I'll permit Outski's return to the team, starting from our next defensive battle. But even with the threat of a bomb inside of him, he's still the same old traitor. I'd sleep with one eye open if I were you. Great, that's not ominous at all. Now that that's decided, I'll leave it to you to tell the others. Dismissed! Alright. With that last remark, Siri went on his way. For a minute, I really thought he'd found out about Darumi. I was still safe on that account, at least. I decided to do it like Siri asked and tell everyone else about his decision. Now back to Darumi to check on her, please. We should be checking on her at least once a day.
Huh?
It's morning. Better go check on Darumi and... Huh?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Yes. And I very much know who we have left. I think we've beaten 11-ish commanders. Enemy attack. Somehow they always seem to take me by surprise. Well, if they're here, there's only one thing to do. To the war room. Like, who's still left?
Huh.
I feel like I'm forgetting someone, but there's a lot of people. Okay, that's everyone. Oh wait, Amamiya still isn't here. I was afraid of that. Guess she's not back on her feet yet. Darumi's not feeling well. I don't think she'll be able to join us this time.
Yeah.
Huh? Well, that's too bad. This was definitely the right choice then. Come on in. In response to Sirai's call, someone else entered the room. Hello, everyone. It's been a while. Sumino's probably informed you already, but as of today, we're reinstating Outski to help make up our numbers.
For real?
For real. Legit. Don't worry about it, though. If he betrays us again, I'll just blow him up. I'm the only one who can authorize his revival, so you can be sure he won't try anything funny.
What about a suicide attack? He could still cause a lot of trouble like that.
Please, I'm not so self-destructive that I'd throw my life away. I don't want to die. I just want to see humanity punished for its wickedness. That's all. Yeah, ain't no way I'm trusting this guy. Having a new ally that might betray us is nothing new, though. Look at Ava. That's not fair. She would never betray us. Isn't that right, Ava?
Yes, I will kill the invaders.
See?
I think that was just an automatic reply.
With Darumi out of action, letting Aito fight might be our only choice.
True. We have to do whatever it takes to win this war. I have opinions of my own on this arrangement, but for now, playing nice seems like to be the best choice for me as well. I can't defy Sirai with this bomb in me, and if you all die, so will I. And there's one other thing. What's that? I couldn't care less what happens to humanity, but you, Takumi, you're an interesting one. At the very least, I need to pay you back for sparing my life. Let's just hope you're not thinking of another kind of payback. Well, that's enough discussion. The enemy is getting closer. Let's get this show started on the road. Defensive battle, initiate. And now magical growth transformation time. Alright, battle start.
Oh, man. Having Ato here is really gonna make it hard to concentrate.
What a coincidence. I'm having trouble focusing as well. It must be the stress of being around putrid, disgusting creatures like yourselves.
I get that a lot. People say I smell like an unwashed corpse, only not as nice.
Enough talk. Get your heads in the game.
Alright. Yes, given battle as always.
It's been so long since I got to fight invaders. It's really quite cathartic. That poor girl you captured certainly has had a change of heart, hasn't she?
Of course. I belong to you now. I will do anything you ask of me.
Yeah, we brainwashed her.
Interesting. Very interesting. What in the world did you do to her?
Don't get distracted, everyone. You've got more enemies on the way.
Why do I feel like Ato's gonna betray us again? Well, like, multiple times in this route. I will say, Ato feels like my least favorite villain.
We've been at this for a while, and there's still no sign of the commander.
Are they hiding somewhere?
I can't tell. At any rate, everyone keep your guard up.
Leave it to me. I'm finally warmed up and ready to get serious.
We've done it. The invaders have been destroyed.
Was that all of them? What about the commander?
I'm not getting any readings. I think we're good.
So the commander just didn't show up? What, did they get scared and run off?
What a pity. I was looking forward to letting off some more steam.
Perhaps Veshness already absorbed the commander that was supposed to lead this team.
Yeah, I don't even remember who that would have been.
What? Why would she do that?
She's obsessed with gaining more and more power. It wouldn't be unusual for her to cannibalize any strong fighters she has access to.
Even her own allies? How can she be so cruel?
I hate to admit it, but if she's getting even stronger, adding an extra fighter to our team was definitely the right call.
Yeah.
Much as I'd like to, I can't argue with that.
Yeah, well, don't get comfy. If this guy gets his way, we might wake up to a smaller team tomorrow.
The idea that you're paying that much attention to me makes my skin crawl.
Say that again. I dare ya.
Sorry to disappoint, but apart from Takumi, I have no real interest in any of you. As for living quarters, I'll continue using my cage for now. Well then, good night, everybody.
Without another word, Ato began walking back toward the school, looking so casual, so utterly at peace with himself that it was actually pretty unnerving.
We should head back and rest up too. Ato's probably not going to cause trouble right away, but let's keep an eye on him all the same.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do.
Alright. So Ato's back. I don't like that. And so the day's defensive battle came to an end. Thanks to Ato's participation, it hadn't been quite as stressful as the last few times. But between Darumi's condition and the idea that Veshness was getting stronger, I wasn't ready to relax just yet. I was left with an all too familiar sense of unease that I couldn't shake off.
Up and out of troops, time!
Right. I hope we get more Darumi today. Another morning. I did a fake yawn and then it caused a real yawn. Whoops. We had a defensive battle yesterday, so things should be quiet for a while. It doesn't mean I can just goof off though. First I'll check on Darumi and... Who's that? Could it be Darumi?
Darumi.
I open the door to greet my morning visitor. That's gonna be oh, Hiriko. What's up? Did you need something?
I need you to come with me. It's urgent.
I didn't ask questions. The look on her face said it all. Whatever had happened, I'm pretty sure I wasn't going to like it.
Murder?
Hiriko gathered everyone together and brought them to the garage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope, this is everyone. Wait, 11 people. Are we missing someone? No.
What is it? The garage door looked like it had been blown in by a hurricane. It showed signs of being subjected to a series of vicious attacks.
Psst. It's just a kicked-in door. Kind of an anticlimax, don't you think?
Darumi, should you be out of bed already?
No sweat. I'm fine now. I may have been out for the battle, but I can at least move around now. Gotta say, though, waking up to this level of destruction is just a little bit lame. I was expecting, like, 10 massacred corpses all in a big pile or something.
You're back to your regular creepy self, huh? Right, so far as everyone else knows, this is the normal Darumi. I gotta say, I'm surprised whoever it was did this without me noticing. Place was fine last time I checked, and then this morning, this. You're sure somebody did this? It's not just a structural accident or something?
Oh.
These marks look like they were made by repeated hits with a blunt instrument.
I was first on the scene. I usually come by here to do some machine work before breakfast. It wasn't like this yesterday morning, but then we had the battle and I just crashed afterward. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this happened sometime between the end of battle and the start of the day today.
In other words, it could have been any of us. Is it just the door that's been damaged? Are the machines inside okay?
I took a quick look, but they all seem to be fine.
Alright, Aito, fess up!
Excuse me, do you mind not yelling? The smell of your breath is bad enough without adding your voice to the mix.
Don't play dumb with me! You did this, didn't you?
Me? What grounds could you possibly have for suspecting me?
How about everything you've ever said and done? You got let out yesterday, and now this happens? It's gotta be you!
That face, that voice, that smell. It's almost more than I can take.
Oh, that does it! You are so taking a pounding! But both of you, calm down. Well, that's right. We need to assess the damage and carry out any repairs before we start throwing a blame around. Come on, it'll go a lot faster if you all pitch in.
Why would anyone do this, though? Destroying everything would be one thing, but why just mess it up a little?
Sorry. Who cares about that? We already know Eito's the one who did it. I mean, it's so obvious.
No, we can't name the culprit until we have a clear idea of their motive and what they were trying to achieve.
That's right, Mr. Fishface. I'd appreciate it if you'd refrain from shooting down my dear sister's ideas when she's trying to make important deductions. Who are you calling Fishface?
We need to clean this place up before we discuss things more. I suppose I can help with that.
Wait. What if the culprit only messed things up so they could sneak in within the cleaning party? If there's a chance that was their plan, you shouldn't allow any potential suspects inside.
Isn't everyone a suspect, though? None of us have airtight alibis. What? You really think one of us did this? I'm just saying, it's possible. Let's take a moment to review what we know. So far, we have two potential motives the culprit may have had for doing this. The first is that they wanted to damage the garage, or something inside it. The second is the damage itself is just a misdirect, and they wanted to sneak in and do something else while we were cleaning up. Either way, allowing the culprit to help at this point would be too risky.
So what are we gonna do? Pick someone with Russian roulette?
Why couldn't you just suggest a regular roulette? We don't need the Russian part. It's simple. We just need to leave the cleaning to the one person who would have had no reason to do this. Oh, you mean... That... that would be you, Tsubasa.
What? Me?
You use the garage all the time. I find it hard to believe you'd want us to break anything in here. And if you were up to something, you could have just walked in like normal without arousing any suspicions.
I guess that's fair. And I was gonna volunteer so I could check on the machines anyway. But this is a lot for me to handle on my own. Can't I get someone else to help?
Oh.
In this case, why don't you take Sumino? Huh? Why me? Yeah, why him? Takumi could be the one behind this for all we know. He's got a history of lying and keeping secrets from us too. And he worked hard to regain your trust instead. Why would he throw all that away now?
I trust Takumi. I don't think he's the culprit.
I'm okay with him helping too. He is our team leader after all.
You can take it from here, leader.
You guys.
Yeah, this is no problem for Takumi. You'll have the garage looking good in no time.
You too, Darumi.
Unlike me, you're someone who everyone trusts, Takumi. I totally feel at ease leaving this job to you.
Coming from you, that doesn't exactly mean a lot.
We'll leave the things to you two then. The rest of us will go back to preparing for our next battle.
With that, the others stepped through the battered, broken door, leaving me, Tsubasa, and Sire alone in the garage. They just can't wait to push any old job onto me.
Sorry, Takumi. I really do appreciate you staying to help, though.
Yeah, sure. I'll do what I can, but it still looks a lot like a lot of work for just the two of us. To tell you the truth, Sumino, my money's on Aosuke being the one behind this incident. That makes sense. He's easily the most suspicious. But I still can't figure out why he'd smash the place up like this. What's the point of it? Nothing's been seriously damaged, so it doesn't look much like sabotage. Anyway, I'll be keeping an extra close eye on him. You be careful too. Right. In a way, he's my responsibility now. Won't let my decision to let him out come back to bite us. Sounds good. Well, good luck with the cleaning. Even Sire ran away from this job.
I guess we should get started. Maybe we'll be able to finish by the end of the day.
As we began work on repairing the garage door, I had an unpleasant jittery feeling in my chest. It was like I could sense some kind of vast, unknowable threat lurking in our future, but had no idea how to deal with it. I tried to put my worries to one side and focused on getting the garage back in working order. The work continued all the way through that day and the rest of the next one too. Alright, day 60. Alright.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
And I think that's where I'm going to call it for this episode, because I'm feeling a bit fatigued. Yeah. If you can't tell, I'm starting to become a bit out of it. My brain's getting a bit foggy, which would mean that the recording would suffer if I kept doing this for too much longer. So I'm going to call it here. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this as much as I am. If you are, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!